Welcome to a Clash Royale video. Today I will be showing you my deck that I've been using for quite a while now. It's based around the Hog and the Inferno as the defensive troop because I've been facing a lot of giant skeletons, and P.E.K.K.A.s. If you don't have any of these troops, you can ask in the comments and you can figure out yourself, or like swap some troops out, like the Miner for the Hog. If you don't want to use the Mirror, you can take it out. Or if you're higher and you don't want to use the Inferno. Yeah, I've been messing around with a bunch of decks, and this deck is the one I found to use. So I'm going to show you guys a few replays first. So here's the first replay. I'm facing Stevery 70. So with the Hog, you're going to back him up with the Fire Spirits so that you can block off any troops that he faces. Counting Goblins, Skeleton Army, Barbarians, Minions, any low-level troop. As you can see, these guys have been doing the same thing, so my Barbarians just lost like half their health because of those Fire Spirits. I don't see why people still use Freeze, honestly, because yeah, it does give you an advantage on them, but they get a counter push because of that. Right there, I zapped the tower to give me a few extra hits, and then those Spear Goblins just distract them and move out of the way. Okay, so you can use the Inferno against Hog Riders also, because it does take them out sometimes. It takes out a level 5 one, and it almost takes out a level 6. It does about 3/4 damage to a level 7. Right there, I was doing a massive push, and he just countered it, so those Fire Spirits did devastating damage to his minions right there. They are level 7, which I'm surprised. And there we took the tower. So it's 1-0. And it's overtime now. So I'm level 8, so all my commons that I use are level 8, and almost all of my epics are level 2, and my rares are almost all level 6, so I have level 5 on the phone. So zap right there. I missed one. But since they were zapped, they were easy to take out. Yeah, the Fire Spirits will take out Goblins with ease. And I didn't notice that Hog on the right, so he did some damage to me. He just took the tower out. But we still got 25 seconds, so we still got this. So I'm going with a Hog minion push right there. I got the zap save and the fireball, so I'm going to use the fireball right there. And I'm going to zap at the same time. Those minions got there, did a few extra shots. And we go into overtime. So right there, I knew if I would place minions or anything, they'd go for the cannon, so I tried to get rid of it as fast as I could with the Barbarians. He just froze, which is useless because my King Tower just took him out. He has a zap, which he does use right there. Then I use and take out his, and then we just take the tower. Simple and easy deck, cheap, 3.6 elixir, usually 2 crown people. 1 or 2 crown. It's hard to get 3 crowns with this one, but it's still possible. So, okay, here I'm going to show you guys another one. It's against Ahmed. He's a level 7, but he's up here, so might as well take him and take the crowns. Yeah, I kind of dropped pretty low because I was trying to find this deck, or find a good deck that was usable. So over here I didn't have the Hog on my top, my starting deck, so I had to place down the Fire Spirits first, and then I topped him off with the Hog, Fireball, the Musketeer, and then we zap. Missed Musketeer, that is gonna hurt me. Because that P.E.K.K.A right there, mini P.E.K.K.A, I countered it, and then he kept dropping so many things, it was so hard to counter. I kept having to waste my fire spirits. So that Barbarian is a trooper. So right here, we can either use the Inferno, or the Inferno would be too late, so you can use the Minion Horde. He'll take it out with 2 hits. He'll zap. That's okay, because that's our backup. We don't really need them, it's a counter. If you can get a few hits with a counter, that's amazing. You can also do a counter push by, if you have a minions left over, just drop a hog and have a zap saved up. So here we just sat and waited. The moment I got 10 elixir, I pushed. So I mirrored my minions. He was freaking out because he's like, I can't zap. So I fireballed, dropped the hog, or zap first. Or not. Never mind, I did not zap. I saved the zap for the Goblin Barrel. I accidentally dropped the hog there. I reached for the zap and pulled out the hog. Those fire spirits are devastating. They will rip minion hordes apart. 2 of them can take out half of, like, more than half of a minion, level 8 minion horde, I believe. So he zapped right there, and then I just counter pushed, because I was like, I'm done. I fireballed, bringing the tower down to 15 XP, which was an easy swing from any troop. So here I zap, and that was a good play, because those skeleton armies can easily take that out. The Inferno wasn't really there, but it's good that I used them. So then I had to mirror those fire spirits, or they would have taken out, or they would have done damage to my tower. So here I was pretty definitely out, so I just defended the entire way. So I fireballed Witch. I did miss. And game over. A 34 trophy win. So I'm gonna have one more replay for you guys. It's against Big Bear. He's also a Town Hall 7. I do get matched up against quite a few Town Hall 7s. I don't mind that, but his deck will show you guys how this deck does against Valkyries, mini P.E.K.K.A s, and P.E.K.K.A s. So over here, he dropped down the Valkyrie, which you never want to leave her alone, because she will do devastating damage to your tower. Then he backed it up with the P.E.K.K.A. I was like, ooh, I'm screwed. And then I would have dropped the Barbarians on the P.E.K.K.A, but I decided to drop it on the Bomber instead, so it takes it out, and the Inferno just melts the P.E.K.K.A like that. So I do this counter push, with fireballs. I don't care, because then I get some damage off him. I saved my zap for a little bit later. But see, the hog brought the tower down to 500 health. He does the Valkyrie again, so I decided to counter with the minions, which even arrows, so like, wow. So that right there is the only damage that this guy will do to my tower. No other troop will touch the tower. In the next 1 minute 30 seconds, no troop will get to my towers. It would have been a perfect flawless victory if I would have countered that Valkyrie better. With Barbarians or something. So he's in fireballs. So I was like, how can I do this? He's gonna drop the bomber behind. So the way you can stop this, doesn't matter if it's a giant skeleton, P.E.K.K.A, giant, even royal giant. You drop the barbarians in between the two, so the bomber targets the barbarians, and the Inferno is targeting the tank. Even the golems. I've played a few golems up in Builder's Workshop. And this deck was perfect. The Inferno was just amazing. I'll see a lot of people using it though, because they think it's, well, it's the Inferno, so it's cheap, and it allows you truth. That tower, not true. That was clutch. It would have been another hit on the tower. So there, I shot the Valkyrie and the mini pack instead of the bomber, but I didn't really care because then I just countered right here. And we won again. 1-0.